This exists in a wave in which we have 3 divided by 3 as amassment and the inverse 3 multiplied by 3 as expansion. Only 10 is 1 plus 9. And so, if we start from the 3 dimension of the space, we arrive to 10, because only 10 is 3 divided 3 plus its contrary. We cannot have another number as the cycle of the amassment and x most expansion. So, when we have this 10 and we have all the units that we have by the calculation of the 10th part of its own dynamic cycle, when we have the exact units as 10th part of every dynamic cycle, 10 is what we have as presence. And in this 10 we can have a lot of unitary ratios. 1 to 9, 2 on 8, 3 on 7. That is the going on and the returning from 0, going on, and returning from 10, made by 1, and so 0 plus 1 is 1 in positive. 10 minus 1 is 9, and so 1 and 9 are plus 1 and minus 1. 2 and 8 are plus 2 and minus 2. 3 and 7 are plus 3 and minus 3. 4 is 4 going on and 4 going returning. So 4 and 6. 5 is 5 and 5. Afterward we have 7 and 4, 6 and 4, 7 and 3, and we must stop here. Why? Because 8 is the 4th dimension of a plane and is back. We cannot perceive front and back. Why? When we have so we perceive this and not the phase contrary. When we have this, we do not see neither of the two. So this is the reason by which we arrive to perceive only 7. Because 7 is the form of expansion in the 6th direction of the Cartesian turn, starting from the center. 2, 2 and 2 are 6, but are in movement in the time 1. So they are 6 on 1, and the total, the absolute is 6 plus 1, 7. With 7 we must stop, and this is the reason that is at the base that we have only 7 form different form as mass that is obtained by the ratio 1 to 9, the time that is based on 2 and 2, 2 and 8, plus 2 and plus 8, 2 on 8. 2 is the time because it considers the 2 inverse direction, minus 1 and plus 1, 1, 2. The space has 3 directions because 1, 2 and 3 are the 3 sides of a cube. 4 is the movement of the space having 3 dimensions in the time 1. 5 is the movement of the 3 dimensions of the volume in a plane having 2 directions. With 5 we have all what is coming toward us like observers. They are the 4 directions starting from the center, forming the plane, and 1 toward us as observers. With 5 dimensions we have all the half space that is coming toward our possibility to perceive it, because the 5 that are in movement in the different direction can be perceived only by an observer that is in front of myself and that is seeing in my direction. So, if we have 2 observers that are saying one another, both are, and there is an end between them, while one of them perceives a part of the end, the other is perceiving the other part. 5 and 5. We have 10 fingers in 2 hands because we reason through the 10 number to understand, and we are made in the same way to part of the same brain that are in relation as the 2 spiral of the DNA, and 2 hands. Every hand has 5 fingers, 1 in opposition to the 4 to can catch, in the same way in which our intelligence can understand, can catch the ideas. So, when the man that observing himself has seen that he has 10 fingers, counting using number 10 is exactly in the same way in which his intelligence is conformed to understand. I have, with a great job for myself, made this explanation that is not a good thing. But please, be patient. Every one of us makes is possible. I cannot do more than this when I speak in the English language.